Welcome back, guys. Bringing you a special treat here today. This is a pretty close game here on Fire-Based Stealthy on Mars, and I'm bringing some Suros gameplay. Ooh, probably one of the few exotics that have given me so much trouble here on Destiny's oh so beautiful RNG drop list. It just seems like you do something and you want it and you just never get it until you eventually do, and then it's like, oh my god. I really love this gun, guys. Really loving the Suros. Yes, I know assault rifles got nerfed. They're still nerfed, but for some odd reason I just do so much work with this gun. I don't know what it is. But I'm not here to talk about the Suros cheese, as I like to call it. This commentary is going to be about how I got into anime. Now that I think about it, I was always really into anime. Like, as a kid, I didn't know what it was. Like, I didn't really know how to differentiate it from regular cartoons. Well, what do I mean by anime and cartoons? Why do I separate them? Well, technically speaking, if you really want to be that technical about it, yeah, anime is pretty much cartoons. But I don't consider them that. I really wouldn't put them in the same league as cartoons. Cartoons, they tend to be more childish, like for kids, really. Like, they never really get that violent. There's mostly, for the most part, they're just fun and just innocent and childish and kiddie. Anime is, yeah, at times it can be exactly what I just described, but the anime that I'm into watching is much more on a mature level. There's something about anime that I just can't find myself to call it cartoons, even though technically they're both animated forms of media, but they're far from being exactly the same. I just hate it when people compare anime to regular old cartoons. I just don't like that. Just like how people try to compare dubstep, drum and bass, electronic, and they just all put it in one simple term and just call it techno music. It's like, it's not techno music. Techno was a term that was used in the 80s to describe electronic music. Now, electronic music is so much more deeper than that. I just hate it when people just, because they don't take the time to truly understand what they're talking about, they just compare it into one simple and simplistic and easy and small term. That just kind of like irks me. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about how I got into anime. So yeah, anime, not like cartoons, not in the slightest. They're animated, but they're not cartoons. Animes are more like, they're more like on a more mature level. They're like cartoons, but for a mature audience. Therefore, the kid who has yet to become an adult, or the adult who has already become an adult, yet every now and then wants to indulge in the fact that they're a kid on the inside. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a kid on the inside. I haven't fully grown yet. In my opinion, I'm an adult, but I still think like a kid sometimes. And, you know, it could be a good and it could be a bad thing at times. But for the most part, I embrace it and I enjoy it. Ooh, man, some sweat fest going on here. Ooh, these guys are giving me a run for my money, and yeah, it's a pretty intense game. All right, back to topic here, guys. Thinking back on it, I kind of always was into anime. As a kid, the first anime that really grabbed my attention was Dragon Ball Z. Oh man, I love me some Dragon Ball Z. I've rewatched that anime at least maybe 5-6 times, and mind you, this is not a short show. This is like a 5 saga long show. There's like 200 and some shit episodes. There's like 300 episodes close to 300 episodes in the entire series, and I've seen this at least 5 times. That's how awesome Dragon Ball Z was, man. I love Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, easily one of the best. I still love it to this day, and I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me on that one. So, you know, I was always a big Cartoon Network fan. I mean, I was growing up, I loved watching cartoons. But somewhere along the line, I kind of realized that there were cartoons, and then there was anime. And at the time, I didn't really know how to differentiate it. I didn't really know how do I say it, like, I guess, know that it was different. Because American cartoons, don't get me wrong, there's a few American cartoons that I love, that I enjoy. But for some reason, I just can't compare them to Japanese cartoons. Anime is just, I don't know, it's just so huge. It's just some of the best stories that I've ever seen, and some of the best things that I've ever heard of, and some of the craziest ideas that I've ever, like, even thought about were because of anime. I just love me some anime. So there used to be this block on the weekends on Cartoon Network called Toonami. Leave me a like, guys. If you guys grew up with some Toonami, let me know. Show me some love. Show me that you watched some Toonami. I can't be the only one. Alright, I was the 90s baby, and Toonami was probably one of the best blogs for cartoons in the history of Cartoon Network. It was just, oh man, it was just so good. But I used to watch me some Naruto. I used to watch me some what was it? I used to watch me some Rama 1/2. All those good animes, man. Some of them even got removed from the television block because it turned out they were a little, I don't know, too graphical, or too, not graphical, but they turned out to be a little too mature for, like, I guess, American kids to understand or comprehend. You already know how America is, man. If you show nudity, all of a sudden, holy crap, it's the worst thing ever. But if you show a little violence, it's all good, right? It's all good. You can open dudes up like cantaloupes, but the second you show a little boob, oh man, it's R-rated. Holy crap, get it off television. Little kids can't see this. Man. Oh man, that was horrible. But yeah, man, I used to love me some Toonami, watch me some Dragon Ball Z, some Naruto, all of that good stuff, man. Those were the good cartoons. And eventually, I found out, whoa, they're not regular cartoons. These are the kind of cartoons I like. And I found out that they were anime. Now, I was into anime, but I wasn't like super into it until, I got older, and I guess my bedtime just got a hell of a lot better. All of a sudden, I can go to bed whenever I wanted. And that was around like age, I don't know, 14, 15. And I used to stay up late. And after your regular Toonami, there'd be this like blog for, I guess, more mature cartoons that they would play at night. And this block of television was called Adult Swim. Now on Adult Swim, the anime that really grabbed my attention, that really made me want to go, okay, this is something that I want to find more of and really get into, was Bleach. Yep, Bleach. Out of all anime that could have got me hooked onto anime, it had to be Bleach. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. But Bleach was just so good at the time. I was like, wow, I've never seen anything like it. It's just so interesting to me. I want more. So around the same time, I guess we got internet. So we got internet, and that was like one of the best times of my life. I said, you know what? There was only 20 episodes on Adult Swim, and they were dubbed, by the way. Dubbed as in English voiceover. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother commentary. But long story short, there's only so many episodes that were on Adult Swim, and I wanted to watch more of this show. Bleach was like, whoa, I was addicted. I needed more of this. It was awesome. So I get on the internet and I said, man, I don't care how I watch it. I just want to watch it. So I ended up watching it subbed because even though they had 20 episodes that were dubbed on Adult Swim, in all actuality in Japan, they had 140 episodes that were already completed. And I'm like, whoa. I was like a kid at a candy store. I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is awesome. I'm going to get more of this one thing that I really enjoy. So, you know, that's how my long journey into figuring out how to get anime online began. And trust me, I mean, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't the hardest thing in the world. Just like anything, you can do anything you want in life as long as you know how to do it and you want to learn how to do it and know how to do it. I kind of said that a few times. But yeah, guys, Bleach really grabbed me into the world of anime, and it was worth it, you know. 400 animes in, and every now and then I still get amazed by anime. I watch them more than movies. Shit. Alright, you guys, hope you enjoyed. Peace and butt grease.